From the streets of Cincinnati, welcome to the jungle! Let's go. Stripes, 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 yeah, stripes, 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 orange in the day, black in the night. Stripes in our veins, sparks gonna fly. The beast is awake, orange, black and white. Cause when the jungle come alive, day we ignite and Cincinnati, we gon' rise and in the jungle we unite and dripping orange and black and white. Day when we fight, live and die in these stripes. Wake up the beast, every day is a feast. Time to bust it off the leash. In the jungle dripping heat, tigers strike the city streets. East side stand up, west side stand up. If you reppin' who they, time to put your hands up. Bengals stripes, we in it. New day, new age, yeah, we get it. Cincinnati jungle fit it. Blue day in our house, we win it. Orange and black and white, we build it. Earn our stripes, you know we kill it. Bleed our colors, jungle dripping. Nasty, natty, yeah, we lit it. Lit the crowd, get the city loud. Yeah, we feasting now. Fit the pounds, make the city howl. Now we beastin' now. Thunder through the tunnel, from the sideline to the huddle. Stripes we tatted on the jungle when we flex that who they muscle on them. Stripes, Cincinnati, we gon' rise and in the jungle we unite and dripping orange and black and white. All day when we fight, live and die in these stripes. Stripes. Now who gotta move like it on? Stripes. Now who wanna move crossing on? Stripes. Now who wanna move on? If you got stripes, then you let the city know you rock them. Yeah, we got them. Yeah, we fought them. Like that black and orange Apollo. Bingo bottle, never stop it. To the beast, the feast and know who they rockin' with the diamond stripes. Flossin' on the ring. Cincinnati, she's our queen. We gon' show the world who king. Orange in the day, black in the night. Stripes in our veins, sparks gonna fly. The beast is awake, orange, black and white. Cause when the jungle come alive, day we ignite and Cincinnati, we gon' rise and in the jungle we unite and dripping orange and black and white. All day when we fight, live and die in these stripes. Now who gotta move like it on? Now who wanna move crossing on? Now who wanna move on? All day when we fight, live and die in these stripes.
Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome to the show. This is Sports with Strawberry Ice. I'm your host, the Iceman, Jeff Trunapole. And as always, I'm bringing you sports from a West Side point of view right here in the great city of Cincinnati, Ohio, home of the AFC North champion Cincinnati Bengals. And, you know, jackpot Joey Burrow. Shout out to LFG for the shirt. Love it. Go check out LFG shirts. They always got some new stuff out there. The biggest one they got now is Bob, Sell the Team. Anyway, do me a favor. If you found the show, hit that like and subscribe button. Smash that thumbs up. You guys are awesome. Up to 1,663 subscribers. That is awesome. I appreciate every single one of you guys. And as always, exclusively in the YouTube chat crew, we're doing super chats. Also, I have something called thank yous. I don't know what that is. But either way, if you want to support what I'm doing or make sure your comment gets read, give me a super chat. I would greatly appreciate it. And as always, I'm coming to you live from the Ice Cave. And the Ice Cave is brought to you by T Properties. T Properties, quality housing for quality people. Check out their website at www.tpropertiesllc.com for all your rental property management needs and your rental needs. All right, guys. So for some reason, I was not able to share it on Facebook to any of the groups. I have no idea what happened. So if you want to do me a favor and share it to Facebook or Twitter, I would greatly appreciate it. Now we're going to have a fun Tuesday show. My seat neighbor, Section 158's own Dale Altman from Bengals and Brews is on the show with me.
Nah,
Dale, what's up?
Nah, that ain't me.
Uh-oh, who's this? It's not Dale. Where'd Dale go?
It's not Dale.
Who is it then?
Just not Dale Altman.
Okay. All right. So this is not Dale Altman. This is his alter ego. This is Dale Altman's alter ego, not Dale Altman. We'll put it that way.
This is me with the sore throat, and I was just going to do that voice the whole time, but it would make my throat worse. So.
Well, it's about time you hit puberty. You know, you're growing hair out. You're
It's
getting the voice going. It's about time.
about freaking time. My wife's gonna be so. Hopefully, it makes my grow.
Ah,
My wife will be so happy this weekend.
she'll be like, "Woo!"
Yeah, finally, he's a
She'll be like
man.
Sam Hubbard, who?
Nah, she'll never get over him.
Which, by the way, I'm going to the Sam Hubbard Foaling tournament Thursday night. I'm not playing. We didn't get tickets to play. I wish we did, but we got tickets to just show up. So we're gonna go there and heckle some people and have some fun. So I'll be thinking about you. I'll make sure I take lots of pictures for Marissa. Sam close. Just help you out.
Yeah. I would say get pictures of his butt, but like that's a Marissa
thing. That would be a little weird. That would be a little weird.
Jeff would be like, "Come on, bend over, show that dumpy. I got to get this picture for my buddy's wife."
One Nation wants to know this is Rob Zombie's brother.
I'm whatever, man.
All right, let's get to this. Dean, liked the video I did on the indoor practice facility, which I can bring that up here real quick. It is actually happening. I went down there today, and the construction has started. And, well, if you missed the video, I tweeted it out, put on Facebook, did a video about it. But if you missed it, here it is.
This is where the new practice facility is going. See? We're working on it.
Pretty cool. I mean,
it's a lot of nothing, but hey,
yeah, it's a bunch of dirt getting moved around, but at least
it's
art.
This guy, one of those people, they are all over it. They're down there giving us live accounts.
I'm trying to do my best. I got people that are tweeting me back like, man, I'm gonna miss the Bengals bridge crew videos. I'm like, no, it's not going over top of the practice fields we have now. They're still practicing. I mean, we're actually practicing on it today. And did you see the hat?
Oh, yeah. I seen it.
I mean, I thought it was pretty damn cool.
Marissa has the same one.
Yeah. I got a couple of them. Hey, look at that. Look at that hat. Rocking the Jackpot Joey. That looks good. That's a good looking hat. That's all I got to say. I like that a lot. Where's your
elite hair too?
Yeah. Well, hey, you're catching up. Look at. Wait, hold on. Wait, is it Dale? Is it not Dale? Or is it Brandon Allen? I don't know. Which one's which? See, look. So, Dale, you're actually the backup quarterback for the Cincinnati Bengals, and you just haven't told me?
No. Like, I'll be the water boy. Be like, yo, what y'all need?
Well, hey,
they don't want me to be the water boy. I do a podcast called Bengals and Brews. They will never let me near the damn water cooler. Let's be honest.
I think I think Pat McAfee might be. I didn't get to listen to his show today, but I wonder if he's extremely happy about the Bengals finally getting a practice bubble. Because, dude, I put that video out, and I don't know how many people, tagged Pat McAfee, Pat McAfee's show, or anything. I'm like, hell, I was like, maybe Pat McAfee will contact me and want me to come on the show. But nope, I got nothing at all. But anyway,
hey, I mean, Pat's phenomenal, but at the same point in time, he's just gonna find something else to complain about with the Bengals. Like,
oh yeah,
well, he'll complain, man. You gotta.
Yeah. He'll complain that it's between the two bridges, and they're gonna have to walk even farther, which I don't think they're gonna walk. It's not that much farther, but they'll probably get driven over there, and it's a temporary one. I mean, like I said, from what I know, they're gonna buy Hilltop eventually, or it is bought. They just got to move Hilltop, and I think they're gonna eventually put it there. And I'm hoping the Bengals Hall of Fame eventually too.
So, anybody in the chat got any like rumors they've seen? Because I'll go ahead and bring one up. I mentioned to you. It's so hard with Twitter because you see so much fake stuff. Yeah. One was like, "Oh, we might open with the Ravens on a Sunday night." Like, I could legitimately see that or the Chiefs or somebody like that.
Dude, I'm telling you, I think Chiefs Bengals Sunday night for the first Sunday night. I think that might be.
It makes so much sense. Yeah.
I mean, I can't wait. They got Thursdays when the schedule release is happening, so I'm excited about that. But then. Well, I'll be at the Foaling tournament, so I'm going to be watching Foaling and watching my phone, trying to find out where in the world we're.
Yeah, but honestly, Jeff, most of those, there's a good chance a lot of those are leaked out before you ever go there that evening, before that show starts at 8:00. So you might know a bunch of the primetime games.
I hope so. Then I could do some videos about it. It'd be a lot easier. Yeah. Now, one thing that Adam Schefter tweeted out today, and this kind of is disheartening to me. I was kind of hoping that the Bengals will be able to bring back Larry O, but it's not over yet. It says former Bengals DT Larry O. Look, Joe, we spent the last 2 days visiting the New York Jets per sources. So take that for what you will. I don't know why he'd want to go there. I mean, I would think you would come back to the team that, if you only get, unless the Jets are going to pay him more money. I mean, they're going to pay him more than, a 1-year prove deal that I understand, because I think that's all the Bengals are going to give him.
Yeah. And maybe he just feels like, I don't know. I can't speak for the man. I just hope he gets a decent amount of money. I hope he don't. Which, I mean, we gave him like $6 million last year, so I didn't like that's chump change.
Right? Yeah,
but I don't know that we'll give him $6 million again. Maybe that's what he's looking for, a 1 year, somebody that can give him $6 million. I don't think the Bengals will do that, especially after drafting Carter in the 3rd round.
Right, exactly. Which I know you love that pick. That was.
No, I actually do. I really do.
Now you like it?
No, I didn't dislike it in the first place, but if you'd ever watched my show, Jeff, when I had Ace Boogie on last Thursday.
I never watched your show. Go ahead.
You only try to get on there and try to see if people will come on your show or like confirm.
I did that one time. It worked though.
It did work. But I like Crown's comment.
Yeah, I was trying to get that Thanksgiving.
Because I was going to say that one because when I was picking up a 6-pack after I cut grass today, my boy that works in there, Drew, shout out Drew, he's a Bengals fan also, and he said, you see anything about the schedule? And he had heard that one too. And that's one that makes sense to me. Once again, when I had Ace Boogie on my show, I mentioned that could be a possibility as one I could see happening.
So what I'm hoping happens for the Thanksgiving one for me, just personally, and I think it'd be cool, and I think it's an option, is the Bengals Buccaneers, the 8:00 game or 7:00 game, the primetime game. The Cowboys can play somebody else, the Lions can play somebody else, and then the primetime game, because they have 3 games now on Thanksgiving.
One of them was already announced today. I can't remember it off the top of my head, but one of those games was already announced.
Okay, I didn't even see that.
So I heard that if we're going to play the Cowboys, it'd be like the 4-something one. I think the night game was already announced with the Rams versus somebody. And then obviously like Detroit, Chicago will probably play each other or something at 1.
Well, it's always been
whatever.
Detroit and Dallas, they're always on there. See, this is still out there. I still don't see it happening. Can we bring One Nation wants to bring Gronk here? I still don't see that happening. I think
he's going to probably go back with Tom Brady, but hey, if he wanted to come here, whatever, cool.
Yeah. See, look, this is what I'm saying now. See, Brady passes the torch to Jackpot Joey on prime time. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. That's why I think it should be the primetime game.
Yeah, there's a good chance we have 4 to 5 right off the bat.
Oh, we're at least 5. Yeah.
That doesn't even factor in the potential to flex, a game or two on top of that later in the season, whoever's in contention.
Exactly. So, I think there's a lot of guys or a lot of games that we could wow, you're talented, Dale. Honestly, you're talented. You are commenting on the show and talking at the same time.
Yeah, that ain't me.
Well, who is it?
That's Derek. He's at work.
I know. Just kidding.
He gets on the account to, I don't know. It's a whole thing, man.
Derek's too busy to come on the show. He's at work again. He's always at work. Like, sheesh. Oh my God. All right, I want to get to some of these interviews I cut up today. We got Jonah Williams today talking about. I wrote my notes down here. Let me go here. First of all, he's talking about football being a business, and that's kind of goes along the same line of what Frank Pollock is saying.
Probably had to do with this fifth year option or whatever.
Yeah, that's what I kind of cut that part out. But yeah, it's about his 5th year option, and football is a business. I think he has a very good shot of being an All-Pro, Pro Bowl player this year. And they're also talking about Frank Pollock and doing the same thing over and over and over again. So they get it drilled in their head, so they don't make mistakes. They don't think while they're out there. They just go. So let's get to what Jonah said earlier today.
About Alex, Ted, and Elsie.
It's been great to get to know them. I think they're all great guys, and just in workouts so far, I can tell they're all like strong, hard workers, and we've just been pushing each other. I think that's going to be a really good thing for us to have going into the season.
And it's the NFL, you welcome change, you welcome new people. How hard is it to see some of the guys you got close to playing next to as that turnover happens? Is that kind of a hard part of this too?
Sure, but I think that we all kind of know it's a business, and the team wants to get the best product on the field as possible. So I think everyone's just going to, approach this season as a competition, even against the new guys that came in. And I think that's going to kind of lift all of us up, competing at every position.
Can you evaluate just how do you think you played last season, and what are the most important things to you as you kind of go back and grade yourself and how you do?
I think I played well. I think that I wasn't, causing a lot of problems from the left tackle spot. But I certainly know that I can improve, and that's my goal every day. This off season and coming in now and working all the way through training camp into the season. Just getting a little bit better every day.
What's the message been from Frank to you guys, if he's talked to you at length about going into next season?
We haven't really got a chance to meet so much. It's going to start next week, but I think that it's, Frank's really tough about just drilling the fundamentals and getting all the techniques down. His whole thing is that he wants us to be able to not think when we're out there, to just react, and to do that with good technique and awareness. And so I think that the message is going to be the same this year.
I think it's the first time we've talked to an offensive lineman since the Super Bowl. How do you feel like you guys played, not just in that game, but towards the end of the postseason?
I mean, of course, we didn't play well enough. I think that's pretty obvious when you look at the stats and you look at the outcome of the game. So I think everyone in the locker room understands that, and we know that, we want to get to that stage again, and we want to perform a lot better the next time that we're there. So that's our goal. That's what we're working towards.
So somebody asked there in the comments, how did Joseph Osai look? I didn't get out to the bridge today. So
is he practicing, I wonder?
I would assume so. I don't know. And the thing is, it kills me. I didn't know they were going to be outside. Usually they do this stuff inside the stadium. So I might be heading down there tomorrow and just see if I can find them. So
I could see them easing him back in and not necessarily wanting to rush him back with all this. But I mean, his injury was early last year. So if he's good to go, you think they'll start practicing.
The preseason, he should be fine. But I don't know. But getting to what Jonas said, and I like what he said as far as, to me, it's they all have the same mentality. And it goes back to what Zach Taylor and Duke Tobin have done the last couple of years in drafting these guys with the same, they're all captains. They're all singular-minded focused, team-oriented guys. And that's what you get from everybody who speaks. I mean, Mike Hilton's been talking about last year wasn't a fluke. Jonah Williams, he didn't use those words, but he's like, we're going to get back to Super Bowl. We're going to try and we're going to win it this time. That's the focus this year. Their whole focus, I think, is last year was why not us? This year is we're going to, run it back, do it again. It wasn't a fluke. I don't have a phrase for it yet, but it's something like that. It wasn't a fluke to go prove that.
Yeah. I seen a comment over here about the center from Mistake by the Lake, which is talking about J.C. Treader. I mean, he's one of those guys who don't really want them practicing. He's the president of the Players Association. I don't know. That's another one. Like, I'm not saying he's a bad culture guy. He's obviously a very smart, intelligent person. But I think they're happy with Karras as their center. We've thought that all along. And, we never got to see if they would have drafted Linderbaum or not, but they didn't go after anybody else that was really a center in the draft. So I stand by. I think Karras is their guy at center, at least for this year.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. Since they didn't get Linderbaum, they didn't get a chance to get him. I think Karras is their guy. And I've said this, and this has nothing to do with Deontay Smith being on my show last week. I've said this before this. I think Deontay Smith has a great shot at being the starting left guard. I know people are like, well, he's going to be our swing tackle. You still can do both, it can't happen.
Derek on our show said, hey, we need to call Sean McVay and borrow Aaron Donald for one practice. And you put Carmen out there, you put Deontay Smith out there, you put Adenji out there, you put the draft pick Volson out there. Whoever can hold up the longest, like a bull riding competition, but at left guard. So whoever can hold up the longest against Aaron Donald, maybe that's our starter at left guard. Yeah. That's all we need. Somebody that can just hold up long enough against a guy like that, and you're Super Bowl champion.
Exactly. And this is what I've said this a couple of times is I am ecstatic. We only really have to worry about the left guard position. That's it. I mean, unless somebody gets hurt, knock on wood, unless somebody gets hurt, we don't have to worry about any of the other positions. I mean, literally, Jonah Williams is the only one that's going to be in the same spot he was last year. That's it. They completely revamped this offensive line. It's awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it really set it over the top when we got LC Collins, because, I mean, they went and attacked that interior O-line, and it's like, you want to see Carmen take that next step, and, even Volson, I have my doubts just because he's moving from tackle like Carmen did, and but we'll see. Like, we just need somebody to step in, step up, be solid at left guard, and holy crap.
Yeah.
We're looking real good with Joe Burrow having a lot more time with some phenomenal weapons at his hands.
Not Dale. He could take a 7-step drop. Hell, he could take a 5-step drop.
Yeah.
I mean, those weren't even in the playbooks last year. I've said that.
We didn't think that was possible 2 years ago. Last year, we're still like, I don't want to see it. Now that's actually something the coaches might be able to game plan.
It'll open it up a lot more. I want to get to Richard's comment here back to the schedule. He said, well, Jeff, if it's KC the first game, the NFL wants that matchup to prove that it wasn't a fluke. And the reason I think that too is because it was the AFC Championship game, and they like to rematch those games a lot in the earlier.
That ain't about proving it's not a fluke. We beat them at home. We beat them away. It's not a fluke. Like
I think he means as far as the season goes. Is what
I know. I'm just saying, like, I don't want to hear that bull crap. I'm sure Richard would agree with me. It's all bull crap.
Oh, it is. Yeah.
Like,
I mean,
that people try to say our whole Super Bowl run was a fluke. Get out of here.
Which I had, they replayed the Kansas City Chiefs game. I think it was Saturday on the NFL Network, and I on my phone I recorded the 3rd and 27, and I said, Chiefs fan, remember this? And oh my goodness, I got so much stuff. Which I mean, I expected that to happen, and I had these couple of them were nice, and he's like, I don't remember his name, but he was like, I'm so tired of Bengals fans saying this, like, we won a Super Bowl, and what'd you guys win? And yet he goes, don't you respect the Chiefs? I'm like, oh hell yeah, I respect the Chiefs. Yeah,
that's why we're so happy we beat you twice.
Exactly. I'm like, yes, you are a Super Bowl caliber contending team. You won to the AFC Championship like 4 years in a row, 5 years, something like that. I mean, yes, I respect you. That's why I'm so excited we beat you. And somebody goes, oh, the Chiefs are in your head. Like, no, they're not in my head. I want to play you again. I'm excited about that. I want to do it again.
And we know it's going to be a good game. Like, we know the quarterback you have, but guess who you don't have? You don't have Tyreek Hill now.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you don't have him. Kelsey, he's another year older. He's not a spring chicken.
Yep.
I know he's a UC guy. We all respect Kelsey, but
I want to beat him.
We want that freaking smoke.
Yes, exactly. And another one I can't wait to play is Buffalo Bills. Because, we already discussed this with the Goodberries. We're going to have the.
Well, that'll just be such a fun game, man. It will be.
Well, the pregame is going to be funner with the Buffalo Cincinnati Olympics. We I can't get through. We're going to power bomb or arrow through a table.
The dildo, it's like discus and shot put, but with dildos. Whoever can throw the longest one wins. Like, I don't even know. Of course, and the tables. So we're going to have to get the stuff from down here, which luckily it's a home game because Glenn said the price on tables and dildos in Buffalo right now is absolutely outrageous.
Oh, look. Arrow says he's ready. Now, the funny thing is, Jay Morrison was on my show Friday from The Athletic. I told him about it. I said, you should show up. He goes, if you spread the table full of Skyline chili and you put him through that, I'll be there. So we had to.
Oh gosh, Derek, it's getting bigger. I missed that. Oh no, Derek, you're really going to have to do this. It's not going to be an option.
Oh my God.
The Chargers. We don't have as far as that, no.
Yeah, no, I've heard nothing.
Sorry, nothing personal. We just don't know.
Yeah, I have no idea. They literally have nothing about it. So I don't have a clue. Nothing's been said about it. So
the Chargers from Michael Madden there. Yeah, the Chargers concern me too because they beefed up that defense and their offense is already freaking awesome.
Mm-hmm.
So Chargers are definitely they're right in that mix, man. We got a hell of a division we're up against.
Yeah, and they beat us last year.
But we have Joe Burrow at the end of the day.
So. We got jackpot, baby. All right, Richard. Oh, I know the Bengals is legit. It's the NFL with that bull. It just puts a chip on their shoulders. And that's kind of what my point. That's my point. Like they all have this chip they had a chip on the shoulder last year about, okay, it is us. You don't believe it. Well, you still don't believe it. We did it last year and you still don't believe it. You think it's a fluke. Like, all right, good. Keep talking. Keep that chip keeps getting bigger and bigger. And Joe Burrow doesn't need a whole lot of motivation, but you should keep talking.
That's what I was going to say. We've talked about this. I feel like multiple times over the all season. Like we just want to have a burner account just to talk shit about Joe Burrow, just to fire him up all the time because that man sees everything. Wink Martindale, yeah, you're not at the Ravens anymore, are you? You should have kept that mouth closed, buddy.
He gone.
Like, Joe Burrow sees everything, and he uses it as fuel.
Exactly. And that's what I love about him. And that's one of the reasons I compare him to Tom Brady, because Tom Brady still 20 years later remembers he's a 6th-round pick. Still, that fuels his fire. But now that I'm bringing that up, this just came to my head. Did you hear about the big contract that he signed with Fox Sports?
Fox, yeah.
Now, this I think that's kind of curious because he's not retired yet. And before he never said anything about retiring. It was never thought about it. So he retired, came back. Now he's got a position after football. So is that going to change? I really don't think it's going to, but could that slightly change his mental toughness?
No.
He might go, I really don't need this. I'm about to make a whole bunch of money with Fox. No. Screw you guys.
No, I don't think it will affect him. Like anyone else, like I would be like, okay, I'm a little concerned about this. But this guy, he was doing a documentary about ending this season while he's negotiating going to the Dolphins to be a player owner while he's retiring / coming back. Like he'll be fine. He's just got a lot of.
I think he will be too. It's just the thought that.
No, I know, and like I said, anybody else, I would definitely be concerned, but not him. He's been around too long.
Yeah. Strangers said no game specific predictions, but I feel like a 13 or more win regular season. That could be. I want to see the schedule. That's for me. I got to see the schedule, which way it lines up. I know where we're going, but when we're going and all that stuff before I can really dig into to my prediction. But 13's a lot because the season's gonna be even tougher, and we're playing a lot of hard teams. So I don't know.
Well, I was gonna say, and we have that extra game, so like what that used to be a 12-4 season. So now it'd be a 13-4.
Right. Sorry, I'm laughing at
Darrow.
Derek. He said, I would gladly go through a table, but I draw the line on Skyline Bats. That suit is too expensive. Well, who said you had to do it to suit? I think you should.
I'm not going to tell him to take his clothes off. Do it in the suit, buddy. I'm not going to say, hey, just strip down for that, and then we'll towel you up. Nope, you're on your own.
Oh, my goodness. Why not? I think that would be good.
I mean, you do whatever you need to do, Jeff. You towel him off.
All right, James Parker. He's got his 11-6, 12-5. Get the number one seed, I think. And Haas is 12-5. I mean, I'm not against any of those. I mean, like I said, I was the guy who was saying 11-6, 11-7 last year. I can't remember what I said. And everybody said I was crazy. So, and I was pretty damn close.
It is a tougher schedule.
Yeah.
Like it is. We were playing a last place schedule on those extra couple games as compared to now playing the first place teams on those extra couple games. So we do have to keep that in mind, but I don't know, man. Like we have to be confident in our team till they show us otherwise.
Oh, exactly. Oh, I'm completely confident in them. I mean, I'm not saying we're not going to do that.
No, I know. Yeah. I'm trying to temper expectations with you, but I'm also like, it's hard to, man.
Well, the thing is, like, if you look at and I keep saying, as long as they stay healthy, and that's a key, as long as they stay healthy, we have a Super Bowl returning roster. We lost one guy. We lost CJ Uzomah, replaced him with Hayden Hurst. We improved. Our biggest problem is our offensive line. We also added a ton of speed in the secondary. I mean, we're going to be one of the fastest secondaries in the league, I think.
Yeah.
So we've done nothing but improve the team from a Super Bowl team.
Yeah. I still want another like weapon, whether it's another tight end or wide receiver depth piece. Because if we stay healthy, but man, expecting everyone to stay healthy every week.
Right. Yeah.
I don't know, man.
Yeah.
Or maybe somebody makes a leap. Maybe a Puka Williams makes a leap, a wide receiver returner. Maybe Chris Evans is so talented that even with Joe Mixon in there, he can play a little wide receiver if a Boyd goes down or something.
He's very capable of that.
He's got that talent. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, yeah. So. I hope that's what I hope they unveil this year. They use him more because we got a very small glimpse of it in that Detroit game. And I'm like, yes, because my fear is he falls into the Giovanni Bernard spot where they never used Gio in the right spot. I thought they never. I mean, he was too good of a pass blocker. They had to keep him back there, so they were never able to get him out. Now that we have the offensive line fixed, maybe we can get Chris Evans out there more.
Yeah, for sure. Which my dog's going a little crazy, so I apologize for.
I can't even hear him
for that noise coming in.
Are you sure it's your dog and not something else?
No, it's definitely my dog because I can hear.
All right, Stranger says only 5 games this year that the opponent has a better record than us or than us last year. Yeah, that's why this is going to be a tough schedule. So,
yeah.
Trenton or Haas says Trenton Irvin proved himself some last year. Yeah, he proved himself as far as being able to catch the ball. You know, that when he
took
took
his
over,
separation ability and you know his for a full game, we don't know. Like you just don't know that. You
which I'm not against him. I just know Chris Evans is faster, more elusive. You know, I think he should translate better at that than Trenton Irvin, but you know, who knows?
And this Puka, they were moving him from a running back at Kansas to a wide receiver last year. So the fact that he's still around makes me think, okay, maybe there was something they liked there, and he's explosive and electric. Right. So if that's a guy that makes the roster and they knew this, they're like, oh yeah, we knew this guy was coming on.
Yeah, he was a fan favorite last year. There's a lot of people that thought he might get a shot at that, and he never. I don't think he was ever active, to be honest.
I think he returned some kicks and he dropped a couple because I'm pretty sure I was sitting there hyping him up behind you at a game or so.
Oh,
and I was like, and then he drops it. And I'm like, damn it, Jess, sorry, man. I was hyping this guy up. Well, I still think he might be all right. It's just we went through a stretch there for a few weeks where it seemed like no returner could catch the ball.
Well, hell, it cost us. What was the Chargers game? Wasn't that the game where Mixon fumbled it for no reason, and
I feel like there was a couple games. That was one of them.
That was a big one. Because who was I can't even remember the guy's name. The returner that we had last year, that he fumbled it twice in that game. Who was the punt returner we had last year? Well, I can't remember his name.
We started with Trent Taylor ended up being the guy, but
but it was
kick returner. We had Brandon Wilson. We were having people.
No, the punt, not kick return, punt returner. It was Billups, not Billups. Was it Billups? No.
Oh, Darius Phillips.
Darius Phillips.
Yeah. The cornerback.
Yes, he dropped it twice in that game, and then Mixon fumbled it, and that was pretty much the end of the game. I think that was the Chargers game. Yeah. Everybody's helping me out now, Phillips. You guys are
thank you guys. You're all over it.
Let me get to.
There's a question up here. I assume that's Will Fuller. I have no idea. Speed, yes. Injured a lot, yes. Would I take a flyer on him if he wanted to come in cheap? Yes.
Yeah.
Will the Bengals probably do it? No, but that's my thoughts.
No idea.
You never know. I would be for it.
Eric said he thought it was the Niners game. I thought for sure it was the Chargers game.
I don't know, man. Like I said, there was a couple games we were having some bad.
No, Holmes says it was the Niners game too. All right, maybe it was. I thought it was the Chargers game.
I wasn't at the Niners game though.
Well, that's why they lost, because you weren't there.
Jeez. Come on, man. Also wasn't at the Chiefs game, and we won the division.
No, you missed the best game of the year. I was sending you all kinds of videos during that game.
Sorry. I'm like, effing COVID.
Don't you wish you were here? Shut up.
Yeah.
Richard says, I feel like the D-line is a dog. It's going to be a long day for the other team's day.
For sure.
Yeah, I'm still worried about the 3-tech. I mean, I like the kid we drafted, but he's
Cam Sample. Let me give you a name. Cam Sample.
Go. Yeah.
Because I think they wanted him to play more 3-tech last year. Like I really do. It's just once Osai got injured and Khalid Kareem got injured early in the season right away.
Right.
He had to play defensive end as a depth piece. But when he went to the Senior Bowl last year before they drafted him, his biggest upside was as a 3-tech rusher. And now this year, you can unleash him in that. I think he has the potential to overtake that Zachary Carter and start on some of those 5-man fronts. So anybody sleeping on Cam Sample, you can clip this right now.
I'm about to.
The man's got potential to be a starter.
342. Mark the tape. Go ahead. Start your
Not
rant.
Dale Altman says, don't sleep on Cam Sample.
Gotcha. I'm not. I'm with you. I forgot that he was an inside guy too. I forgot that. So yeah, that makes me feel a little better to be honest, because I've been like, man, we only got one guy as a rookie behind him. So that's what I'm like, man.
I feel really good about Sample because I thought he projected better there last year coming out.
Yeah. I mean, there's so much. That's the thing, Dale. There's so much talent on this team. I mean, and I said this. I think it was with Jay Morrison. I said that I think right now, and this is not really an enlightening thing, but in the 3 years or 4 years now that Zach Taylor's been the coach, this is the most talented team he's had, and I think this is right now the best. The window for the Super Bowl is wide open. It was open last year. It's wide open now, and it's not going to get any wider. I think it might go down after this, to be honest, because I don't think we're able to keep as many people as we like to. But this is the year, dude. This is the time to get it done.
Yeah, but we're gonna have to earn it because I mean everybody seems like they're going all in too, with their free agency and everything. The Bills, the Chargers, teams like that. I mean, even the Chiefs stole a couple of my favorite players in that draft with McDuffie and Karlaftis in the first round, but I mean they did lose the wide receiver.
You were that close.
Hey, I still love the Dax Hill pick as best player available. I'm not hating on that pick; it's a great pick, but. He's been here, man. He's been here the whole episode.
Hey, he's coming to your episode next, there, Santori.
Yeah. I was getting ready to tell Jeff I gotta get off here because he's got to rest his voice up a little bit for the next show.
Exactly. Anyway, well, on that note, I will let you go so you can get ready. Go check out Dale. He's going to be on Rally Around the Natty with our boy Santori, and check them out on Bengals and Brews. Give Dale a follow, Dale Altman. He's trying to catch up to us.
Saturdays at 7 usually. I wanted to say this on the show because Jeff always forgets.
I was sleeping. I work on Saturdays, and I fell asleep. I'm sorry.
He starts texting me when the show begins and doesn't stop texting me until the show ends. All he had to do was go on YouTube if he subscribed and followed and seen we were live.
Why won't he answer
me and Derek the whole show. Are you guys live? Did you do a show? It's like, bro, we're live right now. I love you, Jeff. Keep crushing it, man. You're the man.
Who day? All right, guys. That's my boy, Dale. Like I said, he sits directly behind me in the greatest section in the whole stadium, 158. So go check him out. He's going to rally around the Natty with Centauri. And you're saying I'm looking slim. Are you actually just being silly? Or I think it's just the way my neck looks. I don't know, but I appreciate it if I am. I'm trying. Bring in Chili. What's up? You haven't been on in a while. What's going on? Welcome back. So anyway, I got one more video clip that I would like to play for you guys. And this one's really cool. It's DJ Reader. And I think it's cool. DJ Reader was talking about getting over the Super Bowl loss, his relationship with his mom, and how he left it all on the field. And this is one thing I really liked about what he said. And he's saying this about our Cincinnati Bengals. And he said that this organization cares about winning. You hear that? They care about winning. Cincinnati Reds, are you listening? The Bengals care about winning. Anyway, check out DJ here.
No matter what losses, and especially like when you get that close. So I didn't really talk to too many people. My mom knows how I am. So I think I talked to my agent for a month and talked to my mom for probably like a week. Everybody's just kind of out for a little bit, but then, I get back and everything's all good.
How often do you usually talk to your mom?
Every day, yeah. That's my dog.
Did she know that you needed your time?
Yeah, she doesn't even try to talk to me after stuff like she doesn't. Me and her are very similar. We don't talk to each other after losses, but me and her really always talk about leaving it all out there on the field. That's something her and my dad's always preached to me since I was a kid. Just demeanor and how you play the game. And if you leave it all out there on the field, you really don't have anything to be ashamed about. You're a natural competitor. You're gonna be pissed, but to be ashamed about is hard to do.
Is there anything that hung with you?
No, not really. No, not in any particular play. It's nothing that, maybe you always feel like yourself you could have done more. But, if I go back and scan over the game, you can't really say, one play killed us or this, that, and the third killed us. It was just, it was a good game. It was a good game, and they came out on top. Yeah.
It's all about moving forward.
Yeah.
That. And does it give you hope and make you feel good, positive vibes that the organization's done what it's done to try try and get back and.
Yeah, it shows they care about winning. I think, we came in here, we took care of business last year, made them believe in us a little bit more, and they believe. They just going to go out there and keep getting players for us to win and guys for us to go do a good job. So it means a lot, just to see them pour into it and show us how important it is to them as well.
Look at Richard here. He said, do we have to wait till Thursday? Yes. Well, for the whole schedule thing, you have to wait till Thursday. Yes. But DJ Reader, I love what he said there. One day he said his mom's his dog. That's cool. That's really cool. And it, of course, it meant something to him. But it's nice to hear that it meant something to him to lose the Super Bowl and how hard it was to get over that. And like I said, I loved it. He said that this organization wants to win, and they've proved it, by signing all these guys and the offensive linemen and everybody. They signed Hayden Hurst, including him as well, that they want to win. That's so refreshing to hear about our Cincinnati Bengals, or hell, any pro team from Cincinnati. And Iceman, or Crown says, how about those Reds? Yeah, this is kind of what I'm saying. How about those Reds? Reds, are you listening? The Bengals want to win. I'm bringing Chili. Says, I hope Rita retires a Bengal. I have no idea. I wouldn't mind it, but I don't know. But yeah, I would be for that. But again, it just depends on the way the contracts go for the superstars. And superstars are Jackpot Joe Burrow, Uno, and T. To me, those are the three they have got to keep to move forward. So that's what I'm hoping that they will do. Anyway, guys, I think I want to head on out of here. But as always, I appreciate every single one of you guys. And let me get to the Facebook groups that let me live stream, and I appreciate every single one of them. They are Houday Nation, Houday Legion, Cincinnati Reds, riding third, heading for home, Bearcat Country, Bearcat Ruckus, the Ohio State Bucknuts, the Ice Bar, and then you can follow me on all my social media platforms, all under Sports with Strawberry Ice. I'm on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. Twitter handle is at Jeff A. Trunapole. TikTok is at Iceman90. I'll be pulling a sound off later on tonight, put it on the podcast. Make sure you check it out. It's on BeanPod, Apple, iTunes, Spotify, Google, Stitcher Play, pretty much wherever you get your podcast. Make sure you're subscribed to my podcast. Make sure you give me a 5-star review. Leave a comment so more Cincinnati fans can find my podcast. YouTubers, you guys are awesome. Like I said, I'm at 1,663 subscribers. That is unbelievable. I hope you guys have enjoyed the videos that I've been doing. I'm trying to put as much content and information out there as much as I can, as often as I can. I'm hoping, I'm going to try to go to the bridge tomorrow. I'm hoping to catch the Bengals out there. Like I said, if I had known that they were going to be out, because I was down there, because you guys saw earlier in the show here, I had the video of the construction of the practice facility. If I had known that they were going to be out there in the practice fields, I would have stood on the bridge and got some videos, because I can video that. The Bengals don't care if I video that, because it's just them pulling sleds and stuff. It's when they actually do practice and stuff like that, I can't video as much. So I'm going to try to get out there tomorrow and see if I can catch some cool videos for you guys. And hopefully I could maybe run into Darren Simmons or Evan McPherson, two guys who said they come on my show, and maybe, actually come on my show. Who knows? Anyway, you guys have a wonderful day. Jeremy Rao is going to be on my show tomorrow. Not live. We're going to be recording it. So I might do snippets of it and record it out or release it out. I might do the whole thing. I don't know what my plans are tomorrow. It depends if I get videos from the bridge. So I'm going to have some cool stuff for you tomorrow. Jeremy Rao will be on the channel at some point. He's from Fox 19 sports reporter there. Him and Joe Damon do a great job covering sports here in Cincinnati. So make sure you guys check out Fox 19. Give those guys a follow on Twitter. And other than that, I'll see you guys tomorrow. That's just sports, baby. See ya!
Let's go. Stripes, 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 yeah. Stripes, 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 yeah. Stripes, stripes, yeah. Orange in the day, black in the night. Stripes in our veins, sparks gonna fly. The beast disobey, orange, black and white. Cause when the jungle come alive, who day we ignite in our stripes. Cincinnati, we gon' rise and in the jungle we unite and dripping orange and black and white. All day when we fight, live and die in these streets. Wake up the feast, every day is a feast. Time to bust it off the leash. In the jungle dripping heat, tigers strike the city streets. East side stand up, west side stand up. If you rapping who they, time to put your hands up. Bengals stripes, we in it. New day, new age, yeah, we get it. Cincinnati jungle fitted. Who they in our house, we win it. Orange and black and white, we build it. Earn our stripes, you know we kill it. Bleed our colors, jungle dripping. Nasty, natty, yeah, we lit it. Lit the crowd, get the city loud. Yeah, we feasting now. Fit the pounds, make the city howl. Now we beasting now. Thunder through the tunnel, from the sideline to the huddle. Stripes be tatted on the jungle when we flex that who they muscle on them. Stripes. Cincinnati, we gon' rise and in the jungle we unite and dripping orange and black and white.